Alright, we're back. Welcome, folks, to what is going to be the last stream here in the Realm of Shadow. At least for now. Consort Radon is right in there. We're going to go and do a couple of things to try and be a bit more ready for him. And then... oh, and also to figure out how in the crap to get to this island. I looked it up. Apparently, there's a cave just southeast of this grace. Hang on, I'm checking that detail now. On a ledge behind and below the large dead tree. Welcome to the stream, Rafkin. So yeah, I think I see the ramp now. It never would have stood out to me had I not looked it up. That's one thing I've kind of had to come to accept about these games, is they're not really designed for you to strictly not use guides. Like, in all reality, you just kinda have to accept that if you want to find everything, you're gonna need some help. It's weird, I thought I was going the wrong way first. Hang on. Oh, welcome to the stream, last one. Thanks for the hydrate. Oh, I didn't realize they could explode. Welcome to the stream, B. Interesting. So that's where the other direction through the cave leads. Alright, now we'll go the way that leads to the island. So yeah, after we do whatever there is to do on this island that we're heading to, we will head... we'll do a bit of a loop around the map, because I want to find the remaining Scooby-Doo fragments. And that means we're going to have to check a few places to make sure that I've gotten them. We are not going to interact with a lobster. Luckily, this area was definitely intended to be visited earlier in the game. Which makes it a little bit less stressful. to try and go around here. Perfumed oil of Rana. I'm vaguely surprised that jump worked. It looked like it would, but I wasn't really sure. Nameless Mausoleum will lead directly to a boss gate. Easy fight. Gotta be honest, that looked exactly like a boss that they showed during the previews, except in the previews she wasn't in some random dungeon, she was in the middle of a field. Looked a whole lot more epic. I honestly expected to fight her on this island, but I expected it to be out in the open. Is that really all there is on this island? Hang on. I'll chill down here so I don't get ganked by wildlife. Okay, apparently that is all that was on that island. I was really expecting more. Anyway, now for the hunt for Scooby-Doo tree fragments. I killed that hippo. Cerulean Coast West Cave. Somewhere over here, I guess? I probably got that, but I should double check just to be safe. So yeah, that's how we're starting out this stream. Oh, I forgot to click back onto this. It's kind of sad, honestly, that they shoved that boss away in a cave after all the promo art showing her like in the middle of a bright blue field of flowers. It seemed implied that she was a lot more important, and then she just doesn't seem to have been especially relevant. I do love the shield these guys have. I think I probably have this one, but oh, hang on, I don't. Now, if only I hadn't picked up 90,000 runes from a random bot. I could just use the mark of... what's that called? The memory of grace to warp back and just drop my runes, but I don't really want to lose 90,000, even if it's not really a big deal. Did I just attack something? Huh. Anyway. Where are we going to look next? So I've definitely gotten the ones from the Cerulean coast. Yeah, I got that one on the Jagged Peak. Those two in the abandoned church. This one's in the Church of Consolation. I might not have done that one. So let's see, that's right over here. Apparently there's an enemy carrying pot. There it is, it's sparkly. Those carrying pot will all meet death. I don't know, I was trying to parody Mesmer. Anyway. Yeah, I definitely got the ones by those crosses. I should probably double check that one. Somewhere up here. I'm pretty sure I got this one, to be honest. But I want to play it safe. The ones that are just held by random enemies carrying pots are definitely the worst ones. Because they're so easy to miss, and they're so hard to remember. It's not like they're by any major landmarks, they're just a dude carrying a jar. Did you not? Okay, so I got that one. Let's see where to head next. I definitely got that cross. And that one. And that's by a cross, so I definitely would have found it. There. I might not have found that one, and I need to check the places in Belurat. Okay, let's check Templetown ruins first. I know I tried to explore this pretty thoroughly, but entrance through the gap in the wall. Take the stairs on the right. Climb until you reach the cloth-like part of the structure at the top. Could I please move? Thank you. Okay. Up the stairs to the cloth-like section. Check on the right side to see a small opening that will lead to the middle platform. Fall there, defeat 2 enemies, and it'll be on the body. So is this that middle platform it was talking about? In the middle of the bridge. Okay, so I have a feeling it was just here. It looks as though I'm good. Okay. Okay, that's next to a cross, so I more likely than not got that one. Then again, maybe not. Because I don't have a cross showing up there on my map. And if so, that could land me 2 of them. Or, no, this is just 1. think it's through there. The bone bow. Hang on. So it looks like it's somewhere near this building. So yeah, the map places it right around here. But that's obviously a lot farther down. Yeah, I think this is probably my best bet for finding it. But you're annoying. I'm not really all that interested in dealing with you. That guy had a sparkly pot, so I imagine he might have had one at some point, but not really sure. I'm just not sure if I'm on the right level or if I need to go lower. Probably need to go lower. Come to think of it, I don't know if I ever really bothered to clear this area. supposedly there's a cross next to it. Which makes me think I must be in the wrong place. I'm gonna try going another level down in that tower. How did you guys not get caught in the initial blast? So the thing is, I know that it mentioned this room. So, hang on a sec. Also, I'm sorry that I haven't been watching, that I haven't been paying as much attention to y'all as I probably should. Okay. Large room, northwest side, 2 large scorpions in it, and the bone bow. Okay. Jump over the rubble on the right side just before the doorway. So, not actually going in, just jump over this rubble. Ah. Rude. Okay. Small room with a fragment next to a Miquela's cross. The amount of hyper armor you get during that move is kind of nice. Oh, see, now this is interesting, because it was praying in front of this body. And these guys look like they're afflicted with the fly curse. Whatever it's called. Here we go. I abandon here my arms sinistral. I think that's just a fancy way of saying either left or right. I don't know which, but... Ooh, dried bouquet talisman. Well, nice. Okay, that's another one that we hadn't found, but now have. pretty sure I've found this next one. First rise, site of grace. At least I've found part of my way to this next one. Because I have the Inquisitor ashes. So I've definitely gone this direction. Okay, I definitely found this one, actually. Yeah, got that one. Have I already found this one? So there was one next to this site, one next to that cross, but it looks like there's also one over there somewhere. I just need to figure out what direction I'm heading to try and check that. Really? That was just kind of rude. I don't like these guys. Before I do that, hang on. Oh, not revered spirit ash. Just spirit ash. Okay. Let's go get my runes back real quick. It shouldn't take too insanely long. the second to last enemy. I didn't mean to do that. So those were found beneath her. Oh, I'm looking completely the wrong place. Okay, no problem. It is easy enough to get back, and I've already cleared out those grave birds, so that'll save me a bit of trouble. Oh no, I already got the runes. Welcome. Oh wait, you were already here, Lastborn. See, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten this, but I don't remember the specific thing. So I think that this place was where I found the revered spirit ash. Yeah. So then head up the stairs, find a room with an altar. So I'm guessing I've already gotten this. Okay, it was in that room, which means I believe I've grabbed all of them from Anir Elim. Okay, progress made. Next area we'll have to clear is the ruins of Rao. Probably should have just warped to the ruins instead of just to a safe spot here. looks like there was one... Ancient Ruins West. Cleanse Stairs. Skidoo Tree Fragment in front of the altar. Okay, I'm pretty sure I already got this one. I like the bouncy spell. That's a fun one. Okay. It would have been in front of that altar. Wait, unless this guy is holding it. No, it looks like I already got that one. That one's by a cross. That one's from a hippo. Did I ever encounter a hippo over here? See, that looks so much better than the funky, distorted visuals. They really should have gone with this look for the whole thing. Okay, let's see if there's an exterior passage. There is. Aha! I have not faced this guy. There we go. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and blame the lag for how much trouble I was having there. Because this is the laggiest area in the game for me. Oh, we're showing Turg in a second here. Before we do, though, I just want to... I think we're going to need to warp back to here to get this one. We'll show Turg. There he is. Oh. I can't actually tell if he's in focus because my other window is covering part of OBS. There he is. There's the dude. He's just Turgan, honestly, you know? Just absolutely Turging. Past the spider scorpions after entering the tunnel. Move forward and turn right. Okay, the shadow pot enemy and kill it. So, enter the tunnel. I don't think it's that guy. Don't even drop anything. I think that was the pot enemy. So that's the spider scorpions. That might be the tunnel that it's talking about. Hang on. I am just kind of going to ignore the spider scorpions. Enter the tunnel, turn right. Okay, hang on. What if this is where I needed to enter the tunnel? Because I'm kind of assuming that I need all of the Scooby-Doo fragments. Yeah, it's gotta be here. It's gotta be that guy. Yeah, he was dead on. Okay. That was a long one to check. I might have enough fragments now. Yeah. Okay. Let's check the ones on Skadu Altus. The encampment, Church of the Crusade. I've definitely done both of those. That encampment. Nicola Cross. Nicola Cross. View Cross. Okay, so it looks like there's one somewhere up here that I never found. There might be one right around here, but I think I did find one in that village. Oh, yep, I see the cross up there. Question becomes how to get it. How do I get topside here? So I don't think it's anywhere inside this area. Also, can we acknowledge that this might be kind of a crappy locate? Well, I don't know. It's just these large cliffs kind of obscure your view of the surrounding terrain. Which feels to me like it would be a pretty bad thing for a fortress. You'd at least expect to see, like, you'd at least expect to see, like, watchtowers on the surrounding area. Why is there an invisible wall here? Come on, Miyazaki. There's no good reason for you to do that. That is as much of the intended path up there as anything else that you were thinking. I never have figured out how to break these without the shackle. You know what, birds? I don't feel like fighting all of you. Might as well explore this little plateau while we're here. south side of the fissure. Luckily, these things are relatively precise with where they place them, where they place the markers, so it should be pretty much exactly there. Oh, that looks like... The guy did warn me about that guy. Sweet, that's another fragment. I gotta be honest, Skadu Altus is probably my least favorite location in this DLC. Definitely got that one. I think I got that one too. Oh, I did not mean to screenshot there. Yeah, it's saying one right around there, and I'm pretty sure I got that. Yeah, I remember getting that. It was just the other day. Got those hippos already, definitely. Recluse's River upstream. I feel like I probably found this one, but we'll double check. So yeah, if I didn't, it's down there at the bottom of that waterfall. That definitely feels like some place that I would have explored. I feel like I found this one. I'll double check, it shouldn't take that long, but... I need to try and think of areas where I probably haven't explored quite as thoroughly as I wanted to. Places where I was really turned around. Alright, it should take them a second to lose aggro, but I should be safe over here. 5. In the Shadow Key. Definitely found those two. And that one. And that one. That one's from a Hippo boss, okay, so it's definitely not there. What am I missing? Am I missing any? Do I already have them? I mean, I think I picked one up since I last rested it at Grace. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, we're maxed out. That was what I wanted to do. I don't think there was anything else. Okay, there's actually one thing I want to check. So I am pretty sure I've found all the Remembrance bosses. Huh. I just learned something. I think it might be possible to duplicate the Heart of Bale at sites where there are Remembrance bosses, which would sort of make him a Remembrance boss. Also, I'm just going to get 80,000 runes so that I can level up. No sense in taking 200,000 runes into a fight just to lose them. Alright, let's get some attempts going. Promised Consort Radon? I died. The thing... Part of what bugs me about this scenario is that it really doesn't feel like Radon is here of his own free will. Like, if this was actually Radon just going along with this, that would be one thing. But it does kind of just feel like Mikola is using him as a puppet. know why it was so hard to stun him there. It is a cool looking boss, but I don't know, I kind of feel bad beating the crap out of him when I would rather just beat the crap out of Mikola. Dang it. It's the ripping out of the ground. I can pretty easily guard the first part, but then he rips his swords out of the ground, and even if I stun him out of that attack... Oh yeah, for sure. Even if I stun him out of the attack, he just kind of... It still goes off. Once the attack is started. I gotta stop thinking that that's the end of a combo. And I gotta take a little bit less damage. The thing is, I kinda suspect that he has a second health bar after this. Just 'cause I was close to a stun there. Oh my gosh, you robbed me of my... You robbed me of my riposte. So yeah, this is starting only about a third of the way into his health bar, but I kinda suspect something will happen after fully depleting his health bar. Mikola, maybe don't pretend that Radon is, like, willingly participating in this. Like, you are just straight up kind of mind controlling him.
Then yield the path forward to us. To I, Nicola, and my promised consort, Radon.
Oh, that's a grab.
Promise you a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Is that just an insta-kill? Like, what the crap? Where am I supposed to be during any of these attacks?
I promise you a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
I think I need to actually equip Mikola's broken rune. I can't guard through that as much as I think I can. I have to roll it, or I... Because the thing is, like, yes, I can block his attack, but it's a heavy enough attack that it makes me do that whole flip roll and... yeah. Okay, real quick, I have a suspicion. I don't know exactly what he's doing to me when I get grabbed like that, but... I think I want his broken rune, because I'm guessing it's a charm. Come on. When am I supposed to attack in this process? Seriously, when am I supposed to attack? That was just me being greedy. I think I need to just get to phase 2 and then practice dodging for a bit. You see, General Radon, I can kind of just face tank. You're not even General Radon. Okay, that's a second riposte. Nope, and I wound up very far away. I don't really care about your promises, Mikola. What am I supposed to do there? I guess I just can't let myself get pulled in. My current plan, my current strat with that has just been let yourself get pulled in, but I may need to learn to successfully dodge that. Also, I didn't really get the chance to try out whether the Great Rune removed the debuff on me. I'm fairly confident that it will. I couldn't even tell what was happening there. Also, I think I need to take off my charged heavy attack talisman, because I don't think it's doing anything for me. Like, I really don't think it's doing anything for me in this fight. So, let's see. My top choices... Dragon Crest Great Shield would be nice. But I think I'm leaning more toward the Crimson Seed +1. Because that boosts the recovery from my flask by like 20%. I'm gonna make some space real quick. Dang it. Yeah, it's not cool, honestly. I'm going to try just dodging a bit. I can't bring myself to just dodge for a bit. Dang it, I thought he was going to stop a combo for a second there. Ugh. I definitely think the Crimson Seed +1 talisman was a good call, though. I don't like that one. How much health does this guy have? Oh, I'm dead. Honestly, as much as I hate his massive area holy attacks that are actually Mikola, the most problematic one is definitely that gravity pull. Because that just puts me in an area where I can't get out in time to avoid taking a large amount of damage if I get caught in it. So his damage types are physical, magic, fire, and holy. Fire being the least common of those. If I switch to a sacred affinity, that buffs magic and holy at the cost of just a little fire and physical. And some guard boost, unfortunately. If I do magic, does the same but opposite order. This does actually kind of require me to play a little bit more aggressive. Because I can't fully block his physical damage. Oh, I messed up. I didn't actually mean to tap the attack button there. I was really close to building up to another stun. So I've lost 100% physical damage negation, and the fact that I'm at full Scooby-Doo fragments and real quick, I just want to check something. I want to check which of my weapons actually does the most damage right now. So this one is 741. Oh, where's my pen? There. This one is 741 physical and 126 magic. Anvil Hammer is 738 physical plus 239 fire. Ruin's Greatsword is 819 physical plus 103 magic. And after considering all of those options, I'm going to switch to one that is definitely weaker than most of them. Or Anvil, RGS, and then Great Club is 789 plus 123. I think I'm going to see how the Great Club does here. It has higher poise damage than all the rest, which might just be the edge we need. Not if I manage to mess up that attack that I didn't realize he could start with. And not if I forget to use my physic. Time for blocking. Beating to a pulp ahead. I didn't honestly mean to do a roll smack there. I think it buffered my attack when I accidentally bumped the input. And then... So... Wait, did I accidentally bump the... I think I bumped the weapon ash. It's definitely fewer hits to get the riposte. And this might be phase 2 already. Yep. Which means I'm going to spawn at a distance. In case it wasn't obvious, the reason that he's using Blood Flame magic is because he was resurrected using Mohg's corpse as the implement. But I do think that using... I do think using the Broken Rune was... I shouldn't have gone for an attack right there. I don't really know what I was thinking. I really don't know when to get my attacks in here. Obviously, that's partly my own fault since everything I have is mad slow. I still think though that the biggest thing that bugs me about this fight is just story-wise, it doesn't really feel like I'm facing Radahn. It feels like I'm facing some buff dude painted to resemble Radahn. Won't you be stunned already, please? I don't want to hear that you promise a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion. You know, I actually have a really weird thought. That might be really helpful. As might that. Thing is, even the times where I'm kind of making, like, where I'm kind of surviving in phase 2, he's still really, I'm just dodging. I think I need to dodge away when he starts that one up. I keep trying to dodge in because shielding it doesn't really work if I'm too close, but I think I need to dodge away. Like, that was an example of me not dodging away. How did he do that much damage? I must have just barely run out of my... Must have just barely run out of... Oh, whatchamacallit? The... crab meat. Phase 1 is surprisingly manageable. How did I... I'll be honest, I could have tried to dodge again, but I was really just confused as to how I was still alive. And anyway, there was nowhere for me to dodge. If I get caught by that pull, unless I'm at basically max health, it's an instant kill. That's fine. I messed up the initial dodge. Part of the trouble is that FromSoft said that the final boss of the DLC would be harder than Millennia, And I honestly don't think he is. I think he's just less fair than Millennia. This actually brings me to something that I have thought about a lot in terms of Elden Ring gameplay and the concept of Souls-likes in general. What it means to be... Hang on, let's get a slightly less awkward angle. I thought that was framing the Skidoo tree really well, but it's not as nice when it's kind of just shoved up our character's nose. So, when I talk about a boss being fair, I'm not really that concerned with the amount of damage necessarily, at least not in a vacuum. The amount of damage, the amount of health, those are things that can be overcome. The thing that really makes a boss unfair, in my opinion, is when they don't have ways to meaningfully punish them. Let's use kind of the classic example of Millennia's waterfowl. She jumps up into the air, putting her out of reach of melee attacks. Then she unleashes a long, fast flurry of blows that is, first of all, impossible to dodge reliably at some distances. Yes, I realize there are psychos who have mastered circle strats, but I don't really count that, simply because that's clearly not an intended dodge method, as it just involves screwing with her AI, not really reacting to the attack. And then she proceeds to do a move that will clear the entire length of her arena, or basically any arena, by the second lunge, because of how her tracking works. And after that insane flurry, there is one more big flurry around her, and then she starts attacking immediately again. The reason I consider that an unfair attack is because you don't get to punish her for going for a big reckless move. It's a move that if she just spammed that the entire fight, you could do absolutely nothing and she would win. It's a move that if you gave it to a player as it's presented in the boss fight, it would simply become an instant win button. And that's the really important thing. You can have big attacks, you can have long, complex combos, but those things have to lead to a fair punish opportunity, where the bigger the attack the enemy used is, the bigger an opening it gives for the player to deal damage themselves or heal. That's fair boss fight design. And other than waterfowl, which is an unfair move in the basic definition that I've laid out there, Millennia is a very fair boss fight. Yes, her combos are long, but you can maintain pressure, and you can... Well, other than with waterfall, you can maintain pressure, and her biggest, strongest damaging moves also give the openings for the player to use their biggest, strongest damaging moves. This fight, specifically Phase 2, because I don't really have any problems so far with Phase 1, it seems perfectly fair. Phase 2 of this fight seems distinctly unfair because he's spamming large area attacks where the only thing that seems possible to do to avoid them is kind of just to run away and not deal damage after, because by successfully dodging them, you aren't... Oh. By successfully dodging them, you're putting yourself too far away to meaningfully punish. And that, to me, isn't a good scenario. We're going to mix it up a bit so I don't get overly obsessed with the one strat. Let's bust out the anvil hammer. That was weird, he didn't do his big opening move. I'm gonna check his damage resistances. I just want to know if any of these types are favorable or have a real impact. Consort Radon. Really, that doesn't list his negations yet. Weak to Pierce, Frost, Hemorrhage, and Rot. Strong versus Slash and Holy damage. Also, it doesn't look like he actually does any magic damage, according to this at least. I want to know what his damage negation percentages are. However, it has reminded me that he is weak to rot. So you know what? Let's see how this staff does. Also, can I change the ash on it? No, I can't. I don't want to put some stuff in my chest. I've got too much crap in my inventory. Heading hand, Dane's footwork. Dane or Dane? I don't actually. I think Letta said Dane. But all my homies hate Letta. Unending dance. Purely stamina dependent. Sword of Night is frickin' awesome. Oh, real quick, y'all want to see that skill on this one? Boom. Booty slam. So yeah, this won't do as much damage, but if he is weak to rot... then we might proc it, which could alleviate some of the pressure. Yeah, he is weak to rot. Oh no. Okay, it's Y down. Using Miquella's Broken Rune definitely breaks that spell, which, if I had to guess, is probably an offensive debuff. Probably makes me do less damage. Also, he got unrotted when he phase transitioned, which sucks. Where was my stun? Not my stun, but where was him getting stunned? Thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn. Like, how am I supposed to punish any of this? What the crap? He was behind me.
1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
He was behind me. I'll never understand grab hitboxes in this game. Like, he was literally behind me when he grabbed me. Facing that way. He was facing away from me. I guess I should say I was behind him. Like, seriously. This will be a phase transition. What the crap? How was I supposed to get out of there? How am I supposed to punish any of this? If I stay close, I die. Even if I dodge properly, if I stay close, he just... If I dodge properly, his AoE gets me. If I dodge wrong, his attack gets me. This is no win. This is not a fair fight. Like, fights in Souls games already have a pretty different take on fairness. how was I supposed to successfully dodge that? Miyazaki. Please explain how I was supposed to dodge that when he hit the entire field in a continuous attack. Going back to the old standby. I gotta stop trying to dodge backwards with that one. He was close to a stun. I was almost doing okay-ish there for a sec. I think I am going to go back to the rot staff, though. I think that was a good strat. As much as I want to finish this with one of my mainstays for the run, I think the rot was a good strat. I supposed to punish this crap? Like, I'm especially confused about that move where he teleports away and then blitzes in for a flurry. I really don't know where I'm supposed to be for that. Like, I've tried dodging to the side, but I always seem to get clipped. I think it might work if I was light rolling, but like... Also... I just wanted to do it. Close. Okay. I think I can get a quick stun here. Where was my stun? How fast does his poise reset? Would you please actually get stunned? Trying to dodge more and block less because I think it's necessary here, but... Okay, I did kind of just switch armbands because I figured they'd offer me a little bit more poise and resistance. Poise and resistance, not poison resistance. But... just kind of want to see. Go for these. Give me a sec. We're showing you, apparently. There he is. There's the little dude. Little guy. 'Tis Mew. Okay, if I go ahead and drop that, though... I hope y'all can see why I decided that this would be the last stream, regardless of whether we beat the DLC, because if not, this could go on for several more streams. With absolutely no end in sight. Depending on how long it takes me to learn the bullcrap this boss is putting on. How?
Promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
The incremental damage from those hits was adding up. I shouldn't have gone for that guard counter. I think I'm starting to get the close range game. Some of them I still don't fully understand, but see, part of the reason I want to finish this is that I kind of want to see Come on. Okay, that was my best attempt so far by a good bit. I'm gonna take a quick break, go to the bathroom, and then we'll do more. Enjoy your dance party, I assume. Here, I will throw in a few. I'll throw in a bit for the dance party myself. Hang on. Well, I am shocked. Shocked and dismayed. Gave y'all a chance to have a dance party and you didn't take it? Who are you people? Also, I'm really struggling to get the, I really tried to dodge that. I thought I had.
1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Nope, I want to be Elden Lord. I kept thinking he was doing a different move than he was. Also, one of the most awkward things that I've noticed in this time, he has his stomp in Phase 1. And for that version, you either need to roll in or jump it. In Phase 2, he has a stomp that is the same exact animation, and you have to roll away. If you roll in, you will get hit. Which is so stupid, because that's counter to what everything else in the game teaches you. Come on, FromSoft. I thought you designed this game to reward people for being aggressive. For some reason, he's just never doing that one move that I found really punishable that last time. I wonder if that doesn't start until he's like below 50% or something. Because I know that one really good round I got started with getting a riposte on him right after the phase transition because he was already close to stunning. I need to get better at Phase 1 if I'm going to have a hope in Phase 2. Because his move pools are... His move pool in Phase 2 is based on Phase 1. So... I'm gonna forego the crabs for a minute because I don't want to burn through my supply. We're just gonna do a couple of attempts focused on dodges and getting fairly safe hits. That's the most punishable one. I don't know how to properly time that dodge. How did I miss that dodge? Oh, I really thought his combo was over. There's also just something more satisfying about Millennia, if I'm honest. Like, you can kind of tell that she's just... Millennia is pure skill. Radon in this is just raw strength. I couldn't dodge anything there. And it really doesn't make sense story-wise. Like, Miquella was the one who sicked his attack dog Millennia on Radon. He was going... He sent an army to kill this guy. And he's claiming this is his chosen consort? Like, it just doesn't really add up. How did I not dodge that? This would definitely be easier with a faster weapon, but I'm not swapping off of my colossal stuff. I said I was going to bonk my way through this DLC, and I will. I can already tell that the Answer Rapier would do really well against this guy. No wonder my controller's vibrating like crazy. Switching weapons pushed me up into heavy load. I need to swap out a piece of my armor. Back to that. Hey, man, I'm still at heavy load somehow? I'll just come here real quick. I thought I got out of heavy load range. Apparently I imagined that. I was trying to buff mid-fight, and that was a mistake. Timing on the rolling heavies is throwing me off. I should try rolling lights. just don't like how this thing's moveset. I just don't like this thing's moveset against him. I was really trying because I think it does piercing damage on most attacks, and apparently that's his weakest physical defense, but I just don't like the moveset. How did I not dodge that? Like, most of that definitely felt like my fault, but there's one move in there that I don't really know how I failed to dodge. Yeah, his moves are way more telegraphed than anything Millennia does, but he hits way harder. It's kind of... in a lot of ways, that feels like all they did to make this guy difficult was just have him hit for insane amounts of damage. Last one is the last swing on that is kind of delayed. Catches you just... like, you get into a nice rhythm for the first several swings, and then it catches you just as you're coming out of the last roll if you stick with that rhythm. Okay, 4 more tries. Okay, that was 1. I messed up there. I was playing it kinda reckless, being at such low HP. Oh well. That's 2. I was really thinking that I was getting vaguely close to a stun, so I was just going to let him make distance if he chose to. Which is what you do if you know the boss. You keep pressure on until they make distance. Why do I struggle so much with that time? And yet the timing on the other one is the easiest thing in the world. That's 3. Seriously though, when he does that one particular flurry that ends with the ground break attack, that's so easy to dodge. And even if I wasn't going for guard counters, I could really easily dodge the last one too. That's 4. Guys, that's where we're gonna call the stream today. It has been fun streaming the DLC, but this boss is going to take me a while to learn, and I hate to break it to y'all, it's going to be really boring because this boss sucks. Like, that's the thing. This isn't a good boss fight. I love how there are clearly plenty of people who are doing the same thing as me on the railing. Anyway, what a world! I can only hope that someone comes along and looks at my bloodstain and finds it humorous. You know what? I'll give that one a praise. That's just a dude being alright. I'll give that one a praise. That's just a dude being right. Also, I feel like the number of fingerprint shields that I've seen as the game has gone on, as the DLC has gone on, among the shades of other players has just drastically increased. Oh, I love that effect. People have died from while standing on this. Are people trying to do some kind of skip? I don't think you can skip this fight, guys. Whatever happens at the DLC, it's not going to be tied to a space beyond this fight. It's going to be tied to physically winning this fight. But yeah, I like this effect, because it's kind of a chalice-like thing, or a bowl, and then the blood stain in it makes it look like it's filled with blood. It's very stylish. Except if you look at it from the angles where you can see the blood stain poking out from the other side. But if you look at it from like these angles, from this direction, yeah. Anyway, that is going to be it. So we got a few things that we're going to do. I think next time I think Monday and maybe Tuesday we'll just be cleaning up the last few things for 100%ing TTYD because I really want to. And after that, I've got a bit of a surprise game for y'all. So that should be fun. Also, I absolutely should be using the Ruins Greatsword, and I should probably just go back to Renala, and shift stats out of the stuff that I invested in for other crud. Shift like 20 more into intelligence. 40 int would get me a lot of extra damage on here. Just committing to a single weapon. The alternative being switching to the Rotten Staff, which would get me passive damage, but in Phase 2 it just doesn't seem that practical to try and build up to that. You have to play this fight way too passive. Too high up. Yeah, let's take a second and just be real here. Like, this is all well above the clouds. Most people would be having a really hard time breathing up here. I wonder how high... So, from sea level to the highest point on the map that the player can reach, which is probably up here. I wonder how long, or I wonder how high that is. Hello there. You know what? We'll give it one more attempt to round off. I love how the hyper armor from that lets me just tank the attack. Alright, I need to accept that. What the crap is that sheath? There's no way either of those swords fit in those sheaths. I just saw that. Like, he's got these dinky little short sword sheaths that are smaller than the hilt of either of his great swords. Or colossal swords. Those are colossal weapons, by the way. One of the final rewards of this DLC is a pair of colossal swords. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here. I probably won't bother raiding anyone, even if there is someone to raid, to be honest. Yeah, I could raid Larksa, but... you know what? Let's raid Larksa. It'll be fun. Yeah, Larksa's good content, so that seems good. I am also going to open up her stream on my PC so that I can tell what's going on. But yeah, we'll be back on Monday, I think. And I will let people know in the Discord if, oh, hang on, she is actively raiding someone else. Well, there goes that plan. Yeah, I will try and post updates on the Discord, maybe, if I manage to beat Radon. I shouldn't even call this fight Radon, this is Mikola. But, thanks everyone for being here. I hope you enjoyed, appreciate y'all, and I hope to see you next time. Later, folks. Bye, 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 bye.